ladies and gentlemen, I'm very fortunate to have with me tonight Mr. June Achacoso, Emilio June Achacoso, who played for the MICAA Cardinals. He was a two-time captain ball and member of the Dream Team. And he played for Chelsea, he played for Republic Supermarket, and the last one with the fabulous legendary Eco Painters. Now, he was a member of the 1958 Asian Games where we won gold. He was a member of the 1959 World Basketball in Chile where we were champions in the consolation round. And he was also a member of the first Fiba Asia, then called Asian Basketball Conference, the first one to win the gold. And in the Olympics, 1960 Olympics, where we placed 11th place. The team that was considered one of the strongest team ever sent in the Olympics. Now we'll tell you what happened when we beat, for the last time, Puerto Rico, Spain, and Mexico. So we heard the fortunate. What were first, will you beat Puerto Rico, Spain, or Mexico? First?
I don't know which one came first.
Puerto Rico.
Okay. Puerto Rico was the first one?
Where we lost in the last World Basketball, but this time Philippines won.
Yeah, because we were out for revenge. And I requested Coach Rios to let me handle Juan Vicens since I felt I knew his game. Fortunately, I delivered. We beat them. Rios was happy that I kept my promise. And of course, I was very, very happy as well for having stopped Vicens, Juan Vicens. So his revenge was sweet. I guess it's a good one to say. Good thing to say. What else?
And in game against Mexico, was it a close fight?
It was a close fight. If I remember well, we won by 1 point. I got the last rebound from a free throw by them, of course. And then I don't know who made the last free throw, and we beat them by 1 point. Mexico.
And the most important is when we beat Spain, there was something that happened, never written about, and he'll tell you about it. The factor that where we won, where he played a very important role. Can you recall that, please?
I would say that that was a weird strategy when the brief free-for-all started. I threw the ball at their best player, the player that was really harassing Bachman physically and mentally, and Bachman was always in June, help me out with this guy. I said, don't worry, I'll handle him. So when the fight started, I threw the ball at his face. Of course, the referee saw that, and we were both thrown out, and that was good. Since he was their best player, we beat them. How about that for strategy?
So congratulations, Transfer. He made us proud that that was the last time we beat those big three. Puerto Rico, Mexico, and Spain. Can we do that again?
Not only that, prior to that, we beat Canada and Australia.
Wow.
The same team beat Canada and Australia.
And wait, there's more. After the Olympics, Philippines was invited to play in Paris at international invitational event, where we placed second place, second to the United States.
So almost nothing was written about that. Nobody would talk about that. But of course, to me, that was so important, very, very important thing in basketball history, to land number 2 in an international invitational game.
And who were the players in the United States then? That was the strongest team ever sent by the United States to the Olympics.
Jerry West.
3 of them or 4 of them later played in the NBA.
Jerry West, Jerry Lucas, Oscar Robertson. I don't know if that's Walt Bellamy. Yeah, Walt Bellamy.
Can you recall?
And Terry Dissinger.
Can you recall your struggle or how you're pitted against Oscar Robertson?
He was just pissed off because I just kept bugging him. And one writer wrote that I shackled him. Maybe that's kind of strong, the word shackle, but he must have had a reason to write that down about how I handled Oscar Robertson, one of the greatest ever of the NBA. What a privilege to have played against him.
What other players can you mention that played
Very well.
Yeah.
Jerry Cruz played superbly.
He played the center, no? He played the center
against
position.
Bellamy. Very well.
And can you recall the event when you were about to return to the Philippines? There was an event not mentioned by the newspaper.
On what?
The plane from Rome.
I don't know what you mean.
It almost landed in the sea.
Oh, that's from Rome coming home. Yeah, the landing gear wasn't working well, and the Hong Kong runway was very short. We finally stopped at the very edge where the wheels were already halfway down. The ambulance and the fire truck right there, holding the plane back in the back to prevent it from falling this way, forward into the sea. That was scary.
How did the people receive you was there fanfare when they received you?
There was a lot of, well, I wouldn't say welcomers at the airport. A lot of them, I was surprised. Luckily, I had so many rosaries to give away, blessed by Pope John. And boy, they were lucky. One here, one there, one there. I had about 2 dozen. So I think I only had 4 left when I reached home.
And I want you to know, what was the allowance, the amount of allowance given to players who gave our country the great honor? How much you were?
A huge sum, $2 a day.
$2 a day. Note it down, $2 a day. And how much our players are receiving and they don't place like that in the Olympics or any Asian game?
All of those international teams in which I was named, I remember we had $2 a day. We enjoyed $2 a day.
But how did you survive that day? How
We had to bring our own money.
and how did the teams help you? There were other teams like Ico, Ismael helped the players.
Oh, of course, Don Manolo Elizalde gave us ample pocket money.
And that was it.
Oh yeah, he was such a good man. I mean, a good owner. He treated us so well. Each time we went abroad, he would call us to his office. Okay, my boys, I know you need this. Envelope here, envelope there.
I just want you how to describe Coach Arturo Rios.
Disciplinarian. Super disciplinarian. He made sure you obeyed what he told you to do in the court, or else you're out.
For those who know, Mr. Achacoso here replaced 6'3" Carlos Loizaga, who got injured, and the replacement was not a 6'1", 6'2" guy center, but a 5'10" Colossus of Rebound. He played well. He played like a center during that time. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Pwede.
All right. Thank you very much, Ms. Photographer.
Lalagyan natin sa